What got me into animal rescue? I was born with two parents that had mental and intellectual disabilities, and I myself have autism. I mask really well, especially on here, so you can't really necessarily see the traits. My mom had autism and schizophrenia, and she was my best friend, so when I was taken into foster care at 12 years old, I was absolutely horrified. I had three cats at the time, Tiger, Peaches, and Taffy. Amazing grandmother who helped my mom took those cats in, and sadly, they all disappeared one by one, probably by wild animals because she lived out in the country. My life was very hard and traumatic because my mom couldn't take care of me. She did the best that she could. She was amazing. She was my best friend. My life was really traumatic, starting at a young baby. Nothing compared to what would happen from 12 to 18. I was in foster care. Basically everything that can happen to you trauma-wise happened to me. Over half the friends that I've been close with till this day have passed away. I turned 18 and I got out of foster care. I was homeless. My grandma had passed away. Mom was in adult foster care. My dad was homeless. He's always been homeless. He's never was ever good to me, and I never understood why. After being homeless and going through absolute horrorosity, mom was in an adult foster home. And I got her out and we started living together, and I was just so happy to be with my mom again. The sad reality was when I was in foster care, I became an alcoholic. Deal with all the trauma that I had dealt with. When I got to my mom's, I was already dabbling with things that made me feel normal because I had severe anxiety, but I was also undiagnosed autism. And it was like the only time I felt normal. It didn't take me long to become addicted. Your body gets addicted really fast, and your brain and your body just starts needing it to feel normal. After a year or two, I just wanted to be done. The time that I was 21, I had probably tried 50, 60 times. I was only 21 years old. January 2015, I didn't want to be here anymore. Hard time in my life. I had been taking care of my mom for quite some time, but I failed. And that was really hard on me. What kept me alive, like even when I was away from her in foster care, and then like I finally got my mommy back at 18, you know, like she was everything to me, but I didn't want to be alive. And I had like a couple months clean sober. Mental health facilities wouldn't take me, not where I lived anyways. So the only way to get mental health help was to relapse, have a dirty UA, and then go up to 5 hours away, Portland, Oregon. January 31st, 2015 was the last time that I used any substance. I can't believe I have 11 years. It's crazy. Even from alcohol. No marijuana or anything. I don't mind if people do that. The last official grade that I ever completed was 3rd grade. I was never going to ever do anything with my life. Like, not that I wanted to, but like, you know, I have learning disabilities. Like, I have ADHD and autism. I don't learn things very well, and nobody has ever helped me. I've always helped the people around me. The first year in my recovery, I started giving back to other people and like mentoring people, and I did that for like the first few years of my recovery, and then I started helping animals as much as I can and learning about that, and fostering animals. But the thing was, is like I barely made like $1,000 a month. Like I wasn't really able to do that much. I made this TikTok, which was like 5 years ago. I made like $1,000 a month, and I was still able to help animals in a small 1-bedroom apartment. I was helping them when my mom was still alive, and when my mom passed away, I lost everything. I thankfully had met an amazing, wonderful soul a year or two prior, and God knew what he was doing. He had Bobby in my life, just a perfect amount of time, so he knew that I had something else to live for by the time I lost my mom. Because of him, I put my heart into animals. My mom was my everything, and nothing could ever fulfill her, but it is the closest thing they'll ever get. Helping animals and helping people has always been the only thing for me that like really fills the hole inside of me, because I understand hurt, I understand trauma, and nobody caring for you. And when my mom passed away, I put my whole heart into rescue, and I also started getting to know my dad. Even though he had been horrible to me, I understood now as an adult, it's his mental illness and it's not his fault. And when we moved to Texas 4 months ago, we brought him with us. We caretake for him. We also became a nonprofit animal rescue. I was independent. I did this for you guys. It is a lot harder for us, but I did this for you, so it's a tax deductible donation. I don't know if you guys know this, but where we moved, there is no services for animals. We are the only help in this whole county and for 6 to 7 counties around us, and I didn't know what we were walking into. It was really, really hard. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to anybody that cares and helps me, make me feel like I am something, because sometimes like I never thought that I would be able to become something and like even have like one of my dreams come true, which was saving animals and becoming a nonprofit animal rescue. My last grade I officially completed was 3rd, but I did get my GED. I never had help, and I hate even asking for help. I've always been independent, but it's not for me, it's for them. And that's why I became like a nonprofit, as I said, so you guys can have tax deductible donations. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I love you, every single one of you guys. You don't have to donate to feel appreciated. The people that watch my videos, you guys are the backbone of my rescue. I love you. Do not forget that. Thank you so much for watching if you watched all the way. Please let me know one thing that you got out of this video to help the video. Thank you. Mwah.